You've got it tuned to KEXP. We're listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, online around the world at KEXP.org. And today we're streaming live at KEXP.org. Mark Lanegan is here in the studios with us. Welcome.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm great. It's so wonderful to have you here and bright and early.
Well, it's nice to be here.
Well, thank you so much. Can you start us off with a song?
Sure.
Time of judgment, I'm rolling holy down a dirty river. In a dream, I heard Gabriel's trumpet, Lord, and I was blistered, just a strung out angel. I saw the feet of pilgrims bleeding, I saw whole cities drowning, I saw whole armies dying. A reverie of starlings on my shoulder, on the shoulder of a highway. Judgment time is near. Whoa, judgment time is near. Watch those stars above, they're falling, and when the sky is falling, it falls like heaven's rain. She said it's a time of judgment, I'm rolling holy down a dirty river. Whoa, judgment time is near. Whoa, judgment time is near. Whoa, judgment time is near. Whoa, judgment time is near.
So beautiful. It's Mark Lanegan live on KEXP. That was wonderful. One of my first questions to you was going to be, what are you working on? Is there any new music coming? And you bust out with a new tune. Tell me about the new record and when we can expect it.
It's coming out in October. That song is on it.
Your last album, Blues Funeral, just came out a couple years ago, but it was a long time since the previous solo release, and I know you were pretty much constantly busy during that nearly decade period of time. But what sort of contributed to a new solo record coming out so quickly after the last one?
Well, I didn't really have any other things going on. Gutter Twins are sort of on hiatus while Greg does Afghan Wigs, and pretty much through making records with Isabel Campbell. That's run its course. So, I had a lot of time on my hands, and I like making records. So,
you have collaborated with so many people, whether it's full albums or songs, and I know some of those people have been and are incredible friends, like Greg Dooley, who you mentioned, the guys in Queens of the Stone Age. And sometimes it seems like someone that you don't know will just reach out and ask you to collaborate. Like Isabel Campbell, I've read that that's how you got together with her, and I know Moby has reached out, and Uncle and Soul Savers reached out to you. Do a lot of people ask you to do that? Is it just a matter of writing Mark Lanegan a letter?
Well, I do get asked fairly often to do stuff, and if it's something that I feel like I can do, I usually do it. If the time frame works. Again, I just like staying busy, and I've been blessed with a lot of opportunities. So.
Well, we've been blessed with the results of that. And I mentioned the people that you collaborated with, and you certainly always surround yourself with fine folks. And you've got two of my favorite local musicians with you here today. You want to say hi to?
Yeah, Jeff Fielder, who plays with me all the time, and Johnny Sangster, who plays with me sometimes, local Seattle guys.
And tonight you all are playing at the Showbox. And can you play another tune for us?
Sure. This is Cherry Tree Carol.
Joseph was an old man, and an old man was he, when he married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. When Mary and Joseph were walking one day to an orchard of cherry trees, they chanced for to stray. Mary said to Joseph, so meek and so mild, pick me some cherries, Joseph, for I am with child. But Joseph flew angry, so angry flew he. Let the father of your baby gather cherries for thee. Up spoke Lord Jesus from in his mother's womb. Bow down, low cherry trees, bow down to the ground. And the cherry trees, they bow down, bow low to the ground. And Mary gathered cherries while Joseph stood around. And Joseph took Mary all upon his right knee, said, tell me, pretty baby, when your birthday shall be. On the 5th day of January, my birthday shall be. And the stars and the heavens shall all bow down to me.
Mark Lanegan live on KEXP. Absolutely beautiful. You have a voice that does something wonderful to many people, myself included. Thank you again so much for coming in today.
My pleasure.
Mark's playing at the Showbox tonight, and you opened for Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds for some shows last night at the Paramount, and lots of friends I know were at that show and said that in your live shows you cover a lot of material going back to your 20-plus solo career. And I know in January, Light in the Attic released an anthology of your solo music, and they're known for curatorial excellence. They put a lot of love and passion into their releases. I'm imagining they approached you about that project.
Yeah, they did.
What did it feel like to kind of take that stroll down memory lane, or is that not too different than just playing music from past albums when you're playing live?
Well, they pretty much chose the song, so I just said yay or nay occasionally.
Gave the stamp of approval.
Yeah.
I know that it's 2 CDs and 3 LPs, and it comes with a companion book. And did you contribute to that, or did they kind of do all that research, or did you have to go through boxes in your basement?
Well, I wrote out the lyrics by hand, but that was pretty much my only involvement. They did the research on who played what.
You mentioned that you're so busy all the time, and it must be hard to keep track of what you're doing. I've read interviews where you're getting off tour with one band, then you go on a solo tour, then you need time to record. You say you like to keep busy. Is it sort of like restless when idle?
Yeah, this year has been pretty quiet for me. I made a couple of records earlier this year, but I haven't really played very many shows, so I'm sort of learning how to be home, and it takes some getting used to, but I'm falling into line.
You live down in California now, is that right?
Yeah, I've been there since 1997. That's
a while. We still think of you as a local guy here, but it seems like California suits you.
It does. I love Seattle. I always consider it to be my home, but I originally come from Eastern Washington, where there's some sunlight, and that does me good.
Mark Lanegan is live here in the KEXP studios, and a new album coming out this fall. And you're going to play another track from that one?
Yeah. It's called I Am the Wolf.
I'm the wolf without a pack, vanished so long ago. I've survived on another's kill, and on my shadow form. All I've learned is that poison will sting. No one remembers the names of martyrs or kings. No one remembers much of anything that came this way before. I'm the wolf combing the beach, too hungry to shy away. The carcass of Leviathan sways gently on the waves. I hope this shelter is enough to keep me warm. Upstairs the heavens giving birth to winter storm. But I've been dying since the day I was born. That much I know is true. picture on the shelf. I burn this house down to the ashes, along to myself. All I've learned is that poison will sting. No one remembers the names of martyrs or kings. No one remembers much of anything. It came this way before. Came this way before. I'm the wolf. I'm the wolf. I'm the wolf.
A song from the upcoming Mark Lanegan album, Phantom Radio, coming out this fall. And tonight you play at the Showbox. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Can you play one more?
Sure.
Appear to be so near and yet so far from me. And here am I on a night in June, reaching for the moon and you. Wonder if we'll ever meet. My song of love is incomplete. I'm just the words looking for the tune, reaching for the moon.
So beautiful. It must be fun to pick out covers. I know you do so many.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
That's gorgeous. Thank you all for coming in today. It's such a pleasure to have you in studio, and tonight playing at the Showbox, and then more shows with Nick Cave. Then I hear you're heading to Europe.
Yes.
I read somewhere that you have a huge audience, bigger outside of North America. Is that true? I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it's substantially bigger everywhere else.
Well, I guess that's a good thing. The whole wide world is big, but you have tons of fans here at home and across the country. And thank you again so much for coming in today.
Well, thanks for having us.
It's Mark Lanegan live on KEXP Seattle. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.